But yo, let's get right into our special guest because we don't got too much time, but I definitely want to go ahead and talk to my guy, man, JC. You already know he proved his worth and he told everybody what he was gonna do. He passed the test. All right, he took a shot of rum so that it was good. What's up, Jay?
Man, what's up, people? Y'all all right?
Yeah, man, my leg's killing me. That's it.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up, man? What's up, man? You went out there, man. You shouted out, man. I got it. Hey, man, thought of give JC Lux Twitter page or something, man.
Something, man. But I won't lie. I got to talk to that man last night. We talked for a good amount of time regarding the whole call out, regarding everything. And he knew it was respect from the very beginning. It wasn't like when Hitman and Arsenal battled. You know what I mean? And they was doing the blogs with all they niggas in the background talking about what they was gonna do to each other and all that. It's not like that. It's what I mean? Like me and Chilla put on one of the greatest battles ever with absolutely zero promotion. Nobody knew who Chilla Jones was even going into the battle really, because he only had the Cash Eaton joint. So I believe you don't need that type of shit, that extra shit. So I chopped it up with him, let him know what was going on, and he with it. He understand it, and so now it's all about finding the right time. Because I told them I don't really want nobody else, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, overall with last night, I mean, I even noticed just Lux kind of when he saw you on stage, because he was kind of peeking through the back and he was kind of just seeing you work stage all up on there. I just got to ask you, I mean, you felt hella comfortable. I saw way more of a performance. That breakdance, well, everybody calls it a breakdance, but that dance move that you did in the battle.
I had to do it for the stage, for the Summer Madness stage. But it was a huge level of comfort up there, and I explained it on a recap how I was as comfortable as I was, and it was just simply my mindset. I think going into battles like that, a lot of people they try to talk you into being afraid of doing it. So, and I don't think that makes sense. I don't understand why they, the pressure on you. You notice that one time you fuck up. Why would you even? Let me do me. Let me do exactly what I know I can do. And when you don't got people, that's why you see me telling fans on Twitter. Fans tell me, yo, don't rap to the crowd. Make sure you rap to Run Nitty. And I say, bro, I'm going to battle Nitty the way I battle Chess, the same way I battle Trez. I'm going to battle them exactly the same way. And it's not just me rapping to the crowd. I rap to Smack. I rap to my opponent. I rap to the crowd. I damn near talk to myself. The entire stage is mine when it's my turn. And that's how I want it to be. That's how I want it to be.
I mean, with just everything at Summer Madness, I know you were peaking, at a few of the battles prior. You definitely enjoying yourself. I saw you on stage, pointed you out, and I saw you next to Lux, and I had to be, I had to be the one yelling like, "You better give him Lux," right there. Now,
yeah, word.
When you were when you were actually up there for the Hollow versus Rock battle, I mean, first of all, that battle was insane. That was crazy. How you feel about Rock? Because you've already battled Rock before, all together, and that was definitely one of those battles that everybody felt as though that you weren't at your best, and Rock kind of took over. How do you feel the difference from Rock then to Rock now? Like, what do you see as far as the biggest difference?
Rock is doing exactly what I tell the fans I'm going to do on Twitter, and that's me. That's absolutely what I've been known to do, and that's exactly what Rock do. Everybody knows battling Hollow to Don's like getting hit by a scorpion, right? You don't, that tail from the back, that thing from the back, it's random. You never know when it's going to strike. But you also got 6 legs to worry about. So it's like, oh, shit, this man, he can hit you with more than, we got 2 arms. he moved with 6. So he got 6 legs. He kicked with 6 legs, but he also got this venom that come out of his back that strikes randomly. And like Hollow's just a person that can attack unorthodox all the time. So we know that, right? But K-Rock went in there and stood toe-to-toe doing exactly what he's been doing since the first moment he stepped into battle rap. That is impressive.
That seatbelt line, man. I still can't get over that seatbelt line.
That was the line of the battle. The seatbelt line was the line of the battle.
Crazy. And the fly by your ear. What the fuck was that? Like that
yeah,
shit,
but and then see, think about that too. He's almost taking this second round crown. That I mean, nobody has a round up for grabs. Like nobody. Oh, this person such and such rounds are always. But Tay-Rock has a crazy arsenal of second rounds. Like even with me and Rock, and this is people going to call me salty. I felt like Rock's second round was his only good round. I think he had good parts in his other rounds, but as far as a solid round against me, the second round was unbelievable. But against Ill Will, but against DNA, but that's just how he does. He always has a second round that's almost atomically that sets the tone for the battle if it's not already set. It's hard to beat it. And he do it doing the exact same thing he's been doing for 15. It's incredible. So Rock is probably one of the only battlers that has had a steady rise. Like nothing he's done has been stagnant. People might say him, the way he do what he do, whatever. But he's excelled every single time. And if it ain't broke, well, you know the rest.
It was crazy. It's crazy. We had math on, and he was saying like, man, JC needs to do a dance move in one of his battles. And when he said that, I was like, oh, I don't know, man. He's like, but basically he was saying like you need to like flip, you know what I'm saying, one of the things people use against you and use it to like I guess it's your strength.
Yeah,
like,
and Math actually personally told me that in London, and I agree with him. I've always agreed with that. But if you notice me and my approach to rap and anything I do, I have never, you don't know me for reaching, you don't know me for forcing anything, or like I don't do nothing like that. So for me to do a dance on stage, I wasn't just going to come out on stage and do a dance. It was going to be retarded for me. And even when I did it on the stage, I only planned it like 4 days before the battle. Like I had the bar already. What a coincidence! The Moonwalkers Armstrong. That's crazy. Like, okay, so we're gonna. But going into it, and now it's imprinted in my brain to where I can say it any way I want to, and it hit me like, yo, it's like, yo, hit me, do it right then, and slide it out right. It's perfect. I can make it land perfect, and it was like 4 days ago, but. It was something I came up with last minute. And then Summer Madness, why not?
That was shit hit hard. That was a perfect stage to do it. I mean, what was your? I mean, I'm thinking maybe it was a Tay-Rock battle, or maybe even your battle first. But aside from your battle against Rum, which Rum was fire. It's just that you took over.
Rum was absolutely fire.
He was crazy.
That's one thing.
It's weird.
People do that to try to, I guess, take away from me. It was 100% a fact that Summer Madness 6, Urban Plaza, and Rum Nitty, that trio all in one sentence was my test. That was Jay-Z's hump that he had to get over. That was it. And not only did I get over the hump, but I aced it. I absolutely dominated it. And I don't even think my performance was personally matched. I think Hollow and Rock might have been, I think that battle might have had a little bit more energy. That's me personally, but that's me being a fan. But I don't think my performance was personally matched that night. So they're going to find a way to make it not count for something. I already heard a recap that said Rum was trash.
I don't know how. I don't even know how.
I immediately cut it off. I won't hear that. If you watch the battle again, I won't even allow the crowd to scream 3-0. I don't play that. Don't put that into the fans' head when they watching it. Let them feel like I 3-0'd him or something like that. But don't do it like that. Don't scream 3-0. Like that's the type of energy I want to put out. I just want a crazy show. That's it. And I think I just think the work will always speak for itself. But in battle rap more than any place, fans are really told what to think. And it's horrible. So hearing 3-0 is another ingredient in making fans think shit.
It was pretty hard for a lot of the fans to kind of look up there and they know it's like, because Rum was amazing, and we all saw for a lot of people it was definitely a 3-0 for him against Trez, and when the matchups got you and Rum on it, everybody was definitely expecting like almost a dead even matchup. So for that to be where you literally stole the show and just basically proved to everybody that you deserve to get somebody like Lux, as far as just being one of the best writers in the game, it was another thing to kind of see somebody that has one of the best pens in the game, top 5 in the game, just kind of look almost as if he was normal, because honestly, when you look back at it, I watched the battle again, Rum was still fire overall. When you saw that happen, how did you kind of respond as far as after the battle? Did you and Rum talk about the battle as a whole?
Well, we didn't yet. It was his birthday. I had no clue. My birthday was 4 days before.
Yep.
So we went to the bar and had drinks, and we smoked, and we just talked. We didn't even talk about the battles. We was just hanging out, because it was like just as much as we don't want the people adding extra pressure, there's no denying the pressure that's there. So when we finally get off stage and have a extremely successful show that lived up to the hype, that's the last thing. Like, take the backpacks off and just let's toast up real quick, and we'll talk about it later. But the feeling, I honestly haven't even seen the battle yet. I don't even know. On stage it was a complete blackout. It was out of body. It was out of building. I couldn't even see what was happening. And it was about 1.5 minutes total that y'all didn't get to hear. There's about 6 lines I still think would have hit harder than the hardest hitting lines that night.
Well, can you give us one of them?
I can't. I absolutely.
I have to add.
I know. I was ready to say it too. I was so ready. The thing is, they made a good point, because me and Nitty definitely agreed to 8 time limit, 8 cutoff point. It wasn't 3 minutes. It was we had more than 3 minutes, but we wasn't pushing 4 minutes, so we had a cutoff time in the middle of 3 minutes. And my first round had pushed 4. It was like 3:50. And I was about to pull my phone out to show him, like, yo, I definitely don't have that much material. And he was like, no, your cadence took over. Like, you definitely, I'm almost willing to bet you didn't say it on stage the way you said it in your phone. And I thought about it right on that moment. I was like, you're absolutely right. And it's because when I'm memorizing the rounds and shit like that, I don't perform them. Like, the performance I put on the stage was the very first time I did it, period. I memorized my rounds sitting down, playing video games, just doing normal shit. So that way my performance can be natural. I don't want it to look like...
they were lying.
Yeah, I didn't want it to look like some stage, thing. I want it to look 100% natural. So that's why I rehearsed or memorized my rounds the way I do. So I honestly blacked out. Until the battle was over, I didn't remember a piece of it. I'm surprised I remember the bars.
What's crazy, like on our Summer Madness, we had a prediction show last Tuesday, and I was like, man, I don't know. I said this would be like a coin toss battle. Like basically whoever win the coin toss, whoever got to go last, I think will win the battle. And I was basically, if Rum got to go last, I felt like he would take the battle on stage. I mean in the building 2-1. But man, that didn't even matter because it's like you minimized his rounds with your rounds. So I guess I'm asking like how did you make his rounds like feel so average?
Well, the intent wasn't to I guess
and no
I guess
disrespect to Rum. No disrespect.
No, absolutely no, because it's a opponent thing. It's something I want to do. When me versus Chess drops, it's gonna look exactly the same way.
Right.
And the reason is I wanted I wanted the control. I want it to look like you have absolutely no effect on me. So when I go out, and if you notice, you gonna get in my face. Like, if you listen to when I say I knew he was going to put his Crip sign up in my face. I knew he was going to do it. That's why right when I said you mentioned Crip, every time you do it, you throw a C up. Then he did it, and I said, see? And then I went right into my next bar. It didn't distract me not one bit. I'm allowing you to do everything you want to do because it has zero effect. And if you look at it, it was right in my face. It was almost at a point where somebody would say, yo, he's disrespectful. No, he's not. He's not even here. He's not even here. I want y'all to understand that it's my turn. And when he finished, as soon as he finished, kill yourself, I walked to the front of the stage and said, it's my turn. And the energy immediately went to 10. I just kept walking around the stage like, it's my turn. It's my turn. And they started going crazy. The whole walk up, you got me fucked up. That not in my round, but it was all I have to make it. This is me making this my part. This is all me now, and for me to get that much reaction before I even started,